So they finally drip market their first character for Elation. For Elation, apparently. And it's a Xianzhou general. Alright. Okay. That it? I mean, no offense, but I'm not that interested, man. So let's see. Yao Guang, seer strategist upon the Yu Chui, I think. Madam Yao. Uh, it's true. I could have divined the finer details of this encounter, but where's the fun in that? Being here in person has turned up. Her mysterious, bold, and radical were so revolutionary that they left everyone stunned as she saw fortune go to ill through the eye of the hunt. Yet, knowing that fate is not to be defied, the seer strategist still faced the danger alone. To be dealt a cursed fortune, how can one ever hope to alter their fate? Aha, a special shout out to the number one Xianzhu's chosen seer. Number one, that general's got a wild streak. I'm sorry. I just don't give a care. This is physical elation. Okay. That doesn't tell me anything. I'm sorry, but it just. So, what are they doing? Okay, so is. So we're having a Xianzhou general. But. Okay, so they said that for 4.0, we are going to Plan Arcadia. What the hell is she doing on Plan Arcadia? What are we doing? Okay, so this doesn't show us a visual. It doesn't show us anything. It's just. I'm sorry, but what are we doing? Are we having a 3.9? Are we doing a 3.9? And this in 3.9 we will get elation stuff. Is that what we're doing? I thought we would be getting something more, cuz let's just talk about this. As much as I don't want to say leaks and whatnot, I'm talking about more or less someone who is from or was supposed to be in the area that was going to be released, aka Sparkle or Hanabi, as people would rather call her. I was expecting Sparkle first, her newer form, but um, let me see if I can find it. Go down, go down, go down, 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 down. Um, where is it? Um, was it this? Could have been. Nope. Was it earlier? What? It had a sad pom pom whatever thing, right? Let's see. Sad, 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 sad. Nope, that's happy. Um, right? No, I'll pause until I find it. I found it. Let's. So it's this photo that I was looking for. Let me just look at this photo. So they showed off these four character, five, six, whatever. I'm stupid. But from what I'm looking at, I really can't tell you that this looks like her. It doesn't really match what I'm like looking at. I mean, if I look at it a little bit more, but it like sure, but like I'm sorry, but like let's like look at this next. Let's say that they postpone Sparkle. Let's just say they do that, and we get Silverwolf SP instead, or uh, Blade SP, or whoever this is. I really can't tell you that. Oh yeah, I thought. Let's invite a Xianzhou General to Plain Arcadia. Why? You just like let's just look at it objectively. By we just looked at Emphorius. She was partaking in the battle, but had no she didn't have a model, but she had a voice. I'm sorry, but as much as I want to tell you this is something to be excited over, I can't. I really just I I just looked at what Wuthering Waves is giving, or like not giving, but the the next character, and full of to the brim of personality. A whole animated like little scene, in everything. Like I can even pull it up right here. It's like this is just better by a mile. Full art, like you get an idea of her. You get this gorgeous piece compared to this. I'm sorry, but this is just a joke. I feel like I got like scammed with this. This doesn't feel like a Xianzhou general. This just feels like a joke. Like, what are we doing anymore? Like, HSR didn't really is just. It's causing more problems for itself, especially in a time when it should not. They have 6 weeks of no content. And this is one of the times that they absolutely should not be messing around, and that's what it feels like. I'm sorry, but let's also talk about Elation. Let's talk about Elation. So, what was the problem with Remembrance? Or even just any path that doesn't have a number of abundance of characters. The issue is Elation is gonna be in the Herda shop. Like it's gonna get its own special light cone. It's gonna be in the Herda shop because there are gonna be like 0 Elation light cones. Light cones when you introduce a new weapon. Like let's say Genshin ever introduced a new weapon type, it would mean that they would have to go back and maybe make a lot more of those specific the new specific type of weapon within the different series, so that you could at least have something to put on someone. Elation, like Remembrance, or even Preservation. Let's look at Don Hung, PT. He outright does not have a single light cone that, other than his own signature, that you can reasonably use. You can use Japard's, but the fact that you have to, like, you actually should use some other path's light cone that gives attack or has a higher flat attack already says a lot about how bad it is in HSR. They really should have just made him a defense character. Let's be honest here. Defense percent, or even just flat defense, is easily the worst stat in all of HSR. Only, I think, two characters in the entire game use defense. They, or like their ability scale of it. And that's a joke. I'm sorry, but that's a joke. The fact that, like, you are outright just, you just don't want to use a preservation light cone on one of the only, like, what, six characters. Also, now that I remember that preservation trailblazer, so like three characters use it. Like the six, it really does just, like, it shows how bad it is. And now we're gonna have that problem with Elation. Elation is gonna have that problem, and it was always gonna be a problem. No matter what, even if the whole oh hey, we didn't have to remove all the stuff in 4.0, the new planet, or the X new planet or whatever. We didn't have to do that. It would have still been a problem. And if they're going to continue this, it really is going to show and show and show more and more problems. At the beginning of the game, it was balanced because everything had an appropriate number of light cones and everything was getting a consistent amount. We didn't get a new path in 2.0, but 3.0 we did. And we shouldn't have gotten a new path at all. I really don't think that we needed another new path. Remembrance is probably not going to get another new character for at least, like, 4 patches, probably, or something. I don't know. Is it going to be the new preservation where it just never gets another new character? Because when you, like, get down to it, the only other thing you can do is like a thorny type shield. Like, I'm sorry, but my TLDR, my character. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Okay, TLDR. This character, I I just can't give a care about. Story wise, she's boring. They didn't show her off. They barely. They had an opportunity to show her off, and they didn't. 3.7 was bad. It it told us, oh yeah, Fushuan almost died, but then this girl right here found a way, finally found a new path out of the chaos, and they survived. But we got basically nothing about that. Also, not to mention, let's just look. I know I said TLDR, but How the hell? She doesn't look physical. She looks like she'd be wind or fire. That's I think that's what they should have done. My patience is like dead with HSR. Yeah. I'm I am fully not interested in this character.